We asked a group of teenagers some get-to-know-you questions. Here are their answers. What would you like to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I would like to be a midwife.
When I grow up, I want to be a lawyer.
My dream is to be in the NFL, but if that doesn't work out, I'll plan to be a broadcaster.
What's the number one thing on your bucket list?
My number one thing on my bucket list is probably to go to Paris, France.
To go to Disney World.
Just to see the pink beaches in Australia.
Oh, I want to go to the Atlanta Falcons game so bad, so that's like my number one thing.
If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be?
I would change it so that nobody had to worry about if they were going to be able to eat tonight or if they were going to have a place to go to sleep or something like that.
I'd want to make the world a kinder place. If I could change one thing about the world, it would be inequality and racism. It would be that other people would understand that different does not mean dangerous.
What's something you're afraid of?
What I'm really afraid of is, I guess, being really alone, being really isolated for a long periods of time, because I catch myself in a lot of deep thought.
I'm afraid, honestly, to be lonely. That is my biggest fear in the world.
I'm afraid of not knowing what's coming next, not having a plan for the future.
I'm afraid of heights.
One of my biggest fears is spiders.
Have you ever felt overwhelmed?
Something that overwhelms me a lot is school or athletics, extracurriculum.
I'm not great with people, like big groups. So usually if I'm around a bunch of people all of a sudden, that's pretty overwhelming to me. Definitely with school, parents' expectations, things along those lines.
One thing that overwhelms me mainly is schoolwork and how my family and friends see me.
What if I told you that some people are afraid to take teens that are in foster care into their homes?
I would say that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, and that they're just like the rest of us. And some people come from bad backgrounds, but the only way that people are going to change that is if you give them a chance.
I would think that that is ridiculous because there is nothing scary about teenagers. They're just normal people and normal kids.
I think if you take a teenager in home, it's never too late for anybody to raise anybody, so it's never too late, and just give a teenager a chance to see what he could become in, or him or her to become in life.
You shouldn't shut someone out because of their age. All teens need love.
If you were in foster care and were denied a home because you were a teenager, how would that make you feel?
All right, so if someone came up, told me that I was not gonna be able to get a home just because I was a teenager, I would feel like it was robbing me of, a chance without even knowing me. You just decide something without knowing who they are.
If I was in foster care and I was denied a home just because I was a teenager, I would feel not worthy. I would feel like I was not good enough. I would probably think of things that I could do to change myself so other people would want me or the family would want me. And I would probably just feel horrible about what I came from, even though none of it is my fault.
I would feel very sad and disappointed, and I really wouldn't understand why people wouldn't want to foster me just because I'm a teenager.
I would be very upset and I would feel very alone because just because I'm older doesn't mean anything. Why are people more accepting to younger children than they are to teenagers?
It made me feel very sad and just disappointing, or why not take a chance with me? It just feel empty, nobody really cares. Teenagers are not scary. I'm not scared.
Yay! Good job.
For more information, give us a call or visit us at neco.org.